my channel. So today's video is going to be a very exciting video because we are going to be testing out Pinterest makeup dupes. And I know I filmed one of these videos a while back. It was kind of similar to this, but it was not, you know, exactly like this. It was actually a makeup tutorial using high-end versus affordable makeup, and I'll leave that down below in my description if you have not watched it already. But this video, we are going to be actually testing out the dupes that are on Pinterest. And if you go to Pinterest and if you type in, like, I don't know, cheap dupes to high-end makeup or something similar to that, you will get tons and tons of posts with high-end makeup side by side with the dupe for the affordable makeup, if that makes sense. So I already have the high-end products. I actually just went out and purchased the affordable products except for one, and that one is the e.l.f. bronzer. So I already had the bronzer, but everything else I actually just purchased just to see if Pinterest is telling the truth. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we will start off with the bronzers, and I have the NARS Casino bronzer and the e.l.f. contouring and blush bronzing powder. So Pinterest says that the e.l.f. blush powder, well, you have a blush and you have a bronzer in here, but according to Pinterest, this is a dupe to the NARS Casino bronzer. So I'll do a little swatch on my wrist and then we'll do it on my face. I can already tell you right now, the e.l.f. blush and contouring palette, this has been one of my all-time favorite bronzers. I don't use the blush in it because it is way too light for me, but the bronzer is bomb. So now let's swatch the NARS. And these are legit different. They are not the same at all. So the e.l.f. bronzer is darker than the NARS Casino bronzer. The NARS Casino bronzer is it has a little bit more shimmer in it, and the e.l.f. one has a little bit more of a red tone to it. So just by looking at the swatches on my arm, I can already tell you guys these are not dupes. But let's go ahead and see what it looks like on my face and see if we can tell a difference. I hope I don't forget what side I'm putting what on. So this side, I will actually put the e.l.f. bronzer, and we are using the Luxie 512 small contouring brush, and I got this out of a BoxyCharm box. So I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer, kind of tap it on this side. Alright, so this is what the e.l.f. bronzer looks like. It is a nice warm brown. I noticed when I swatched it on my arm, it looks way lighter than it does on my cheeks. When I first saw this in the store and I looked at it, I was thinking it's not going to work for me because it looks way too light. But once you put it on, it looks totally different. So again, this is the e.l.f. contour, blush, and bronzing powder. All right, moving on to this side of my face. Now we're gonna go in with the NARS Casino bronzer. And we're gonna take this same brush and do it on this side of my face. I'm gonna wipe all of the product off of the brush with my color switch, and this comes in handy. You can get this from Sephora, eBay, Amazon, wherever. Right, so here is the side with the NARS bronzer, and this one is very similar to the e.l.f. bronzer. So if you look at it, you can't really tell a difference. I noticed with the NARS, it's a little bit more sheer than the e.l.f. So I had to put a little bit more product on this side than I did with the e.l.f. bronzer. So the e.l.f. bronzer is very, very pigmented. The NARS one, not so much, but they look the same on both sides. So let me know if you see a difference. I definitely do not see a difference, but yeah, so these are definitely a dupe. So Pinterest was right with that one. Now we're gonna go on to blush. So with the blush, we are gonna be using the NARS Orgasm blush, and then I picked up two blushes by e.l.f. And I promise you, all of these products are not NARS and e.l.f. Pinterest says the NARS Orgasm blush is a dupe to the e.l.f. blush in the color Mellow Mauve, and then another one in the color Twinkle pink. So I'm gonna put these side by side so you guys can see the difference. As you can see, this one is way darker than Twinkle Pink, but we'll see how they look on me. So let's open these bad boys up. So here is the NARS blush. This is in the color Orgasm, like I said, and this color right here is very popular. Orgasm is this beautiful peachy iridescent pink color, which is gorgeous. It's very popular. So Pinterest says that it is a dupe to the e.l.f. Mellow Mauve, which is, let me take the plastic out, much lighter than the NARS Orgasm blush, and it looks like it has little specks of blue shimmer to it, which is going to be very interesting. And then also Pinterest says it is a dupe to the e.l.f. Twinkle Pink blush, which this one I could definitely see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but me looking at it, it does look like it will be a dupe to the NARS Orgasm blush. It looks a little bit lighter than that blush, but we'll see how it works. So just by looking at the swatches on my arm, the NARS blush is darker than the e.l.f. blushes. The e.l.f. blushes looks a little bit more pigmented than the NARS blush, but I don't know. We're gonna see how it looks on my face because this is gonna be interesting. So I think I'm actually gonna go with Twinkle Pink for the dupe to the NARS blush because the Mellow Mauve is nowhere near it. Plus it has a little bit of blue shimmer to it. I'm not sure if that picked up on camera, but we're gonna go with these two and see how they look on my face. So we're gonna start off with the e.l.f. blush and put it on this side, and I am using the Morphe E4 brush for this. Oh, whoa. It picks up a lot of product. But anyway, yeah, I'm using the Morphe E4 brush for my blush. I don't know. I don't know about this. It's not showing up. Might be too light for me. Yeah, it's not showing up. I just see nothing but a little bit of shimmer. Don't know how this is gonna work. All right. So now we're gonna go on this side and apply the NARS Orgasm blush and see how they compare. I can already tell you the NARS Orgasm blush is definitely not a dupe for this blush. So it has more pink to it, so it definitely will show up on me, but that the e.l.f. blush, you can't see it. Alright, so this side has the e.l.f. blush and this side has the NARS Orgasm blush. And again, this is in the color not Mellow Mauve, but Twinkle Pink, I think. Yeah. So this is the e.l.f. Twinkle Pink, which I don't see anything. And this is the NARS Orgasm blush, which you can see more of the shimmer or the highlight than you can the color, which I love because I love, you know, just a nice glowy cheek and with a hint of pink to it. So this again is the NARS and this one is the e.l.f. So in my opinion, I don't think they're a dupe, at least not on my skin tone, but honestly I do not see where they could be a dupe. So yeah, Pinterest is wrong on that one. Okay, now let's do, I guess we can do some brows. I've already done my brows, but I want to show you guys the difference between these two. Right, there is a difference. So Pinterest says that the Benefit Gimme Brow is a dupe to the Essence Make Me Brow, and let's put these to the test. So this side I'll use the Essence Make Me Brow, and then this side I will use the Benefit Gimme Brow. Let's go. Alright, so this is the Essence Make Me Brow, and this is in the color Brownie Brows, so the number 2. So here, again, is the Essence Make Me Brow. These are supposed to act like a mascara on your eyebrows, so it really just puts your hair into place. So now we're gonna go over on this side and use the I was about to say NARS. Use the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is in the color number 5, if you're wondering. Now, I don't own the original Benefit Gimme Brow. This is the newer version, so they did change up their packaging. But the older version, the packaging looks exactly like the Essence Brow Wiz. I was about to say Brow Wiz. But their older packaging looks exactly like the Essence one. So I could definitely see where they got the dupe from in that. But honestly, I think these are definitely a go. They look exactly the same. They go on exactly the same. The ones are exactly the same. Let me show you them side by side. So the brush on the Essence is a little bit bigger than the one on the Benefit. But honestly, that's the only difference. So if you are looking to spend way less, I would definitely recommend the Essence Make Me Brow product over the Benefit Give Me Brow. Now let's go into the fun stuff. Now we're gonna go into highlighters, and you guys know that highlighting is huge nowadays. Everybody's highlighting, everybody's getting their, you know, their highlight on fleek, and I love it. I love every bit of it. So Pinterest says that the Sunbeam by Benefit is a dupe to the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. So we're gonna see how this works, and this one is in the color Pure Gold. All right, so this is what it looks like. It is in a nice little squeezy tube, and I'm gonna squeeze out just a little bit on the back of my hand. So this is what the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator looks like, and now we're gonna put it side by side with the Sunbeam. Let's see, yeah. These are definitely, I think everything that I have been swatching does not look like a dupe at all. So this one right here is the Sunbeam by Benefit, and this one is the NYX Illuminator. So side by side, they do not look the same. The NYX is a little bit darker than the Benefit, but let's see how it works on my cheeks and see what it looks like on me. I've never been good at applying liquid illuminators. Like, they just, I don't know. I probably should have applied this with like a beauty blender or something. I don't know. Yeah, I should have did that. Hold on. See, I'm just not good at liquid illuminators. Look at that mess. Like, it looks a mess. But you can see it. So that's all that matters. I just want you guys to see what it looks like so we can compare them. So this is the NYX Illuminator. Nice and glowy and gold and beautiful. Like that side. Now we're going to go over on this side and see what the Benefit Sunbeam looks like compared to the NYX. All right, and now here is the Benefit Sunbeam. So here they are to compare. I feel like the Benefit Sunbeam has more glow than the NYX Illuminator. Honestly, I think they are a dupe. I would definitely say they are a dupe. So if you are looking for something a little bit less than the Benefit, get the NYX Illuminator, because you can definitely pass for that. Yeah, so Pinterest is right on that. All right, now we're gonna do mascara, and Pinterest says the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is a dupe to the Scandal Eyes Retro Glam Mascara by Rimmel London. So let's give this a try. And I ran out of my original Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, so I had to go into my little sample bag and get this little bad boy out. So yes, so on this side I'll be using the Rimmel London mascara, and then on this side I'll be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So let's open this bad boy up. So this will be my first time using this. Let's go ahead and put this mascara to use and see how it works. Wow. Okay. This brush is huge. So I could definitely see, hold on. Oh yeah, Pinterest might be right again. Yes, hold on. Look at the brushes on these. So the brushes on these are very identical. They look exactly the same. So this will be very interesting. So let's do this. Oh wow. Like it just instantly give me some volume, just like the Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, I like this. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at this mascara. Huge difference. It's like I don't have any lashes to boom, lashes. All right, now we're gonna go on to this side and do the Better Than Sex mascara and see if it looks, well, I don't know. It might look different. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's just see. This is what it looks like. I do not see a difference. I did not feel a difference. They look exactly the same. Only thing that I noticed, that I immediately noticed with the Rimmel London mascara, it is a little bit more clumpy than the Better Than Sex mascara, but I have to say they are definitely a dupe because the brushes are exactly the same. Like they are identical, and it looks like they give me the same length, the same volume. It's just the only difference is the Rimmel London mascara is a little bit more clumpier than the Better Than Sex mascara. But they look the same. I would definitely spend my money on the Rimmel London mascara if I'm on a budget, because I can't even do Too Faced like that, because I love Too Faced products. I love their mascaras. I love their lip products. I love their everything Too Faced. So yeah, now we're gonna go in with setting spray and then we'll be done. And this one was a huge shocker for me when I saw this on Pinterest. So Pinterest says that the MAC Fix Plus setting spray was a dupe to the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set setting spray. So I don't think I'm gonna tell a difference spot on, because I might have to go like throughout the day to see how my makeup wears to really give y'all an honest opinion on this. I will definitely keep you guys updated on my personal thoughts on how my makeup wears with these products. So I always use my MAC Fix Plus. This is my baby. I'm already almost out, but let's see how this works. So on this side, I'm gonna spray the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, and then on this side, I'll spray the MAC Fix Plus. So yes, so let's open this bad boy up. Never tried this. This is gonna be very interesting. So yeah, let's see. Hold on. It doesn't really have a smell to it. No, it doesn't have a smell. So let's see how let me read the instructions first. It's gonna be hard to really tell y'all if it's a dupe or not, because I'm just really just spraying the stuff on my face. You're not gonna really see a difference. It's just, well, I can already tell you it dried really quick. It did dry really quick. So let's try this. Now we're gonna go in with the MAC Fix Plus on this side. Okay, I sprayed 4 with that. Let me spray 1 more because I sprayed 3 with this one. That went everywhere. I'm a mess. So I'm thinking the MAC Fix Plus is a little bit more moisturizing than the e.l.f. Mist, because the e.l.f. Mist dried instantly. My face, hold on. Okay. My face is a little bit tacky on this side than it is on this side. But like I said, I'll have to see how it wears throughout the day, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But that is everything that I tried out. I think Pinterest is definitely a go. So if you're looking for cheap, affordable makeup that is a dupe to, you know, the more higher end makeup, definitely check out Pinterest because they have so many boards on there. And also I have a giveaway that is still going on. I'll leave it down below in my description box as well. So please be sure to enter that giveaway if you're not already entered. It will end the 19th of August, so you still have time. And I think the one that, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I also have another giveaway that is going on. That one will end the 31st of July. Like I said, I'm not sure when this video will go up, but if it's still running while this video is up, I'll also have that one linked down below as well for you guys to enter that one as well. So I think that is everything I had to say. I really enjoyed filming this video, and also leave me some suggestions down below in the comment box. Let me know what other types of videos you guys would like to see. I'll definitely go ahead and try to film those for you guys because I definitely want to put out content that you guys want to see. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. I am very active on those social media platforms, so be sure to follow me on there. I let you guys know all of the details about my channel, updates, if I'm gonna film, if I'm not gonna film. I just like to chat with you guys on there, so be sure to follow me on Twitter. We can chat on there. We can talk about my channel. We can talk about makeup. We can talk about everything. So follow me on Twitter because I am very active on there. So yeah, I think that is everything I have to say. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and do so before you leave. I would love to have you here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.